Hello everybody, Tinsley Traction here, and as you can see we have another member to the Loco stub, I should say, on my layout. I've purchased two items today. One of them is the EWS, let me just see what it is, because I forgot, even though I see these every day in Warrington. The 102 ton GLW HTA bulk coal hopper from EWS. Looks nice on the back of the Schenker 60, next to the other 60 I own, 60052 Gola something. I can't even read it properly, my eyesight's going terrible. So anyhow, I've got another, I think there's another 10 of these on order off a friend, so but it's going to take a while for them to come. So I was passing my local model shop today, and I've been after one of these. It's from Graham Farish, and it's a B1. So Dave Howarth, you'll know more about this, because I am not 100% on steam locos. That's why I've started to purchase some. So it's got inside the box, it's got metal nameplates, which I won't be fitting because my eyesight's not very good for this. And I've just got my dog with one of my dogs, Summer. Oh, look at him, look at her I should say, rolling over. Yes, let me just turn it, because I have noticed with these locomotives, steam locomotives from if you get them in N gauge, let me just switch it off a minute. They are very noisy. Now there you go, that's a bit better, isn't it? I stopped buying steam locomotives a few years ago now, because I noticed that they were tender driven. Even double O gauges, a lot of them is tender driven, and I didn't like that. I've never agreed with tender driven locomotives. I've always said that steam locos should be the actual engine that drives with a motor, not the tender. So the chap in the model shop in Warrington, the railway junction in Warrington, he's been there years, he's a nice bloke. His prices are a bit high sometimes, but to be honest with you, I've just been on eBay to see how much these B1s are, and I paid £89 for this one, and I've seen most of them selling at roughly the same price, but then you've got the postage, whereas obviously I don't need the postage now. So I'm quite chuffed with this model. So I'm not doing a review. There's actually a spare bogie, front bogie, in the box, and it's apparently, if you want the model to be static, it's a more realistic bogie, and bigger wheels. There's a set of wheels with cogs on, so I don't know if you want to make the engine, convert it to steam, the actual steam loco power. So, and there's all the air pipes and things, which I'm not going to fit, because you can't see them, and as you can see right by the model, there's already some air pipes fitted. So I'm just at the moment running the loco in, giving it an hour each way as standard. So I'm quite chuffed with that, because I want to collect a few more locomotives. I'm not just a diesel loco fan anymore. Excuse me. I do like I do like steam locos, the bigger ones. Now, what I am after is a Dapo 9F 210 Evening Star, the black one. So there's one on eBay at the moment I'm bidding on, so hopefully I'll get it. But if I don't, well then there'll always be others. But I must admit, I'm very happy with this Loco. I know it's a bit noisy, but the problem is as well is my track. I don't put underlay down, you know, the foam underlay. I don't put that down. I don't like it because when you've got the heat of the summer and then the coolness of the winter, when you put the pins into the track, it warps up and down. So I place my track straight onto the baseboard, and I know it makes the Locos noisier, but if you run them at a nice realistic slow speed, you can't really hear them. I mean, I've been running this Loco now for, I would say, 20 minutes, and already the difference in the noise is really audible. It's got a lot quieter. So I'm quite happy with that. I am going to buy, like I say, some more steam Locos. So Dave, my mate Dave Howarth, you'll have something more to look at instead of looking at modern image diesels all the time like them lot. So anyway, yeah, I'm quite happy with that purchase today. Yeah, for 89 quid, I think that's pretty good really. I think Hattons are selling it at roughly the same price, so I think I've done well, and it's a lovely looking Loco. And as you said, my layout, I'm not stuck to any particular era. I want to run what I want to run. So, you know, if I want to run steam Locos with, let's say, coal hoppers from EWS, well then that's what I'm going to do. You know, I'm not one of these rivet counters. I believe in running things whatever you want. I could even run Continental engines or whatever. You know, I'll run what I want. It's my railway, just like yours is your railway. And a friend of mine, Dave, Image Maker UK, he agrees with me. He was saying, like, you know, you basically, it's your own layout. You run what you want. So I'm not interested in running specific like the class 60s and all, you know, I mean, now you've got the class 37 with the class 60s, which most of them are scrapped unless they're preserved or they run for DRS. So I mean, you could argue they're not right on this layout, but at the end of the day, if I want to run steam engines and diesels, that's what I'm going to do. I'm not a rivet counter, like I said, and I'm building this layout basically just for watching trains running. I'm not building it for last time round layout. I'm not building it for authenticity and running to timetables and that, which there's nothing wrong with that. But I'm building it to actually watch the trains run by. I find it very, very de-stressing. So anyhow, that's the end. I've been going on for long enough, and I'm just going to leave this engine running in now while I go and have a cup of tea. But like I say, it's a B1. It's called a B1. It's a class B1 61251 Oliver Berry BR Black Late Crest, and it's DCC ready. Which I'm not going to go digital just yet. And like I say, it's a lovely locomotive. Really nice. Very impressed with it. So last time it's coming round now, and then I'm going to leave it and then go and get a cup of tea. It's gone very, very quiet in the last few minutes of running. I know I've slowed it down, but even at this slow speed it was noisy before. There she is. I just love watching the motion. I mean, these end scale Locos these days, they're absolutely fantastic for quality and running smooth and that. Anyway, there you go everybody. Say ta-ra. Bye everybody.